Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. This is Sophie. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you find this reading useful. If you're returning, I'm sending you my whole heart. I'm so grateful to have you here with me. If you've been following me for a while, I've included a brief life update in the description box below. Video will be coming soon. This reading is for any and all Capricorn placements, so please take this reading as it resonates. Since this is a general reading, it will not resonate for everyone. If you find that today's reading does resonate, you can find the link to the extended reading in the description box below. This reading can be applied to any and all situations, love, career, and personal growth, and you can find information about the reading schedule and my personal reading availability in the description box below. Alrighty, loves, let's get into it. So Capricorn, right off the bat, during your pre-shuffle, I asked for some guidance on what the situation ahead is looking like for you, what you might be dealing with, and just what is at the core of the situation. And I got the Emperor, the Six of Swords, and the Lovers. Okay, so you could be connecting with an Aries or a Gemini, but overall what I'm seeing here is you or the person that you're connecting with, right? Take it as it resonates. It could be for you or someone else involved. Somebody here is feeling really confident about a path. Someone here has either moved on, they've taken charge and they've moved on from a situation towards something that they feel is going to be better in the end. Okay, I say that because there's also the Six of Wands. So there's a lot of confidence, right? The Emperor is somebody who takes command of a situation, is very dominant, but is also very intelligent. Whatever this is with 3 sixes, 1, 2, and 3, right? Because the Lovers is a 6. This is about choosing something, choosing a path, choosing a person, making a decision that resonates with what feels right to you. Okay, so whether that's moving on from somebody perhaps too domineering, or you taking charge of the situation and moving towards someone in particular with confidence, or just if it's business, for example, like you are making a decision to be your own boss or to pursue a managerial position, something like that, right? It is about improving and going from a space where you felt maybe you were getting shortcutted or you weren't giving a situation or yourself, you know, what was really deserved to reach the outcome you were hoping for. And now it's like you see clearly. Now you have recognized the power you have to change the outcome, and you believe more so in this outcome. You believe in the ability of you making it happen. You believe that it can happen, right? Taking charge now of what you can control and utilizing those resources to make the outcome possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the Celtic cross spread here. Let's go with Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Capricorn, please. Okay, underneath overall energy is the Seven of Cups. So this talks about options, right? Having a lot of options. There's also a sense of fantasy with the Seven of Cups, daydreaming, wondering what the cups hold, right? You don't really know what's in these cups. And just, it's almost like taking a shot in the dark, right? With the Seven of Cups, fantasizing, having dreams, wanting something, fantasizing of what the best case scenario could be and the different ways you can get there. This could be a certain level of fantasizing. I just keep getting fantasizing that you are having about an outcome, dreaming, not in an unrealistic, it's so far-fetched type of way, but almost like in an excited, there are so many ways I can make this happen. What would be the first way? How could I make this happen? What would be the best choice for me? For some of you in love, this is about having multiple people coming towards you. You're going to have options. And for others of you where this is maybe something more concrete, this is about imagining what kind of plan you should begin preparing for, right? You're not at the phase yet where you are drafting the plan. You're asking yourself, where do I want to end up? right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Capricorn, you're starting out. You're starting out with the Empress, love. Lord, okay. So for some of you, you have found the one, right? Whether that's a person or an opportunity, you have found the one. Just requires some nurturing here. The Lovers is coming back up again as the block. So for some of you, this is a person. This could be a path that is interfering, some kind of past decision. So far, all major arcana, High Priestess. You feel like there was a missed opportunity in the recent past, and that's why all of this is happening. What you don't see is you're about to get a huge kind of like a hit of inspiration pretty soon. Cap, you want to know something? This is really a big reading. This is a huge, I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less. All of these major arcana showing up, I expect nothing less, honestly. And a card just fell out from the deck. Let me take a look. Oh, no, my mistake. Okay, so let me get these clarifiers down. Emperor coming. So y'all are gonna, it looks like you're gonna be making a fairly difficult decision, but it's not a decision that you're questioning. It's sort of like a necessary evil. You know that this is what the next step is, and you just have to do it. Okay, so right off the bat, some of you can be connected with a Taurus, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aries, a Cancer, another Capricorn. You could be connecting with a Virgo or a Gemini. I know that's a lot of Cancer here twice. It's a lot of folks. But I'm just counting up all of the major arcana. We got some big players here, okay? So take that as it resonates. But whatever this is, Cap, okay, you are sure of the path. You are sure there is something right now that you are nurturing into fruition. This is you right now with the Empress. So whether this is a relationship with a person, whether you're a new parent, whether you are in a new position, in a new job, a new career path, a new course of study, a new spiritual journey, whatever this is, right? It is blossoming, it's blooming, you're putting energy into it, and you know that this is the right thing to do, the right path for you. Now, what's blocking it is the Lovers, which is Gemini energy, but it is also talking about there being either another path that's challenging this one. This could be a person, but for some reason, I'm not getting that this is a person per se, Cap. You might have a very strong Gemini placement, but it almost feels like you're of two minds. Like, you know that the journey you're currently on is the one you want to be on, but in order to move forward, it's like you have to say no to another decision. So you might have already made a decision about the next step without telling people that are involved, you know, not sharing it with the person you're connected to, or not sharing it. For some of you, right, this is about a pregnancy you just found out about, and you're not sure exactly how to go about telling this person, but you know that you're going to, or you know, just, like, maybe you don't want to, but you just know what the next step is that you want to take. Something like that. A decision that you made, something you've been working on, that the people involved or people who you feel like have a pretty significant bearing on your choices in general, you haven't quite included them. And if there are no people involved, this is just about you having to close the door you know you're not walking through, if that makes sense. Because the best case scenario here is the High Priestess. So you know that what you're doing is, it's the smartest thing. You've done your research. You know that in terms of your intuition, what you're guided to do, as well as how to make it happen, you've thought about it. You've planned it. You're on your way. Okay, you're definitely in alignment, and you're doing your best. However, the High Priestess is also very secretive. So the best case scenario here too could also be that you are going to move forward with this other option that is open, and decide that you really are not going to say anything until you have figured out what your requirement for this other component of the situation is. So if it's another person or an option of some kind, you want to include them. You want to make a decision that involves them, but until that conversation happens or until that moment happens, you're going to keep it to yourself. Okay, and the reason this is all happening is the Four of Cups. So this, to me, this sounds like a situation that you are feeling like you're repeating, right? This is something that you experienced before. Maybe this was a missed opportunity in the past. I see here in the recent past, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so something that left you or somebody very hurt. But it was also just an ending in terms of thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about something. You've decided, you've made a decision, you chose, you acted on whatever that was that you kept thinking about. But the reason this situation is happening is maybe because of that past pain. You're stunted. You've exhausted your ability to think further about this. Right now you just want to stay settled and you just want to nurture what you have, and you don't want to have to branch out and do much else, anything different. Yeah, but this feels like a missed opportunity of some kind. You could have experienced this before, or you are preemptively not closing off an option because you don't want to make the wrong choice by committing wholeheartedly on the one you feel aligned to, in case you're wrong. Right? It's like in case you're wrong. And I only say that because we have with the King of Cups, the Moon, the Knight of Swords, there's a feeling here of following your emotions, but also being still super confused about what this means for the immediate future. I feel like you want an explanation, you want clarity, but you don't have it. Things are feeling very convoluted right now, like you're looking through the clouds. You know what you want, this feeling, this tug is pulling you through, but you're not entirely sure if the way you're going about it is the most appropriate way. Now, coming in, you do have the Wheel. So this is about a cycle. Now, I don't feel like this is a new cycle per se. I feel like this is ongoing, this situation. This is familiar to you. If this is involving a different person, it's the same type of theme that you're working with. Different person, same theme, right? There's a component here that's very familiar, and in the near future, you're going to see it repeat itself. That is part of what is making this painful with the Three of Swords. However, with the Chariot and the Emperor, you understand the beast, right? You've kind of made your peace with the devil here. You've experienced this before. You've seen it before. You know what it is. And because it's been demystified and now you know more about yourself and what you want moving forward, you understand that to escape this cycle, to break the cycle, or to manipulate the cycle in a way, in a fashion that benefits you most, you know how to play the game, so to speak. You know what the next step is. You know how to be your own boss. You know how to take command. You know how to present yourself and how to pursue opportunities and people that you see yourself partnering with. Because again, Empress and Emperor, right? For some of you, this is about a couple, right? And seeing this now, there could also be an interference here where someone is having to choose between people, having a vision of who the right person is, but maybe having someone that they are still connected to romantically or otherwise. A family member, even with the Lovers, it's just a head over heart decision. So maybe someone in the family doesn't like this person, but they're the one. Something like that. Okay? Now you see yourself as the Page of Cups. So for those of you where this is love, this is about being in love. So you really just cannot get enough of this person. It's like they inspire you to play. They inspire you to be friendlier and open and explorative. They inspire you to lead with your heart and lean into your feelings and be romantic and be cute and be vulnerable, right? For others of you, it's about creativity. It's about moving into a space where you are leading with your heart. You're leading with love. You're leaning into things that attract you and pull you in, as opposed to running from fear, running from things that scare you about what the outcome could be, right? Because you can lean in with love, or you can be pushed into something because you're running from something. This feels like you're being inspired to do something because you love it, as opposed to doing it because you have to, because you don't want to be poor, or you don't want to, you know what I mean? You love this thing, this person, this situation, so you're leaning into how that makes you feel. In the environment, you have the Ace of Wands. So part of you could be feeling a little you could be feeling a little tired right now, or like you just really need that extra push, that oomph. It looks like you will be getting it. All right, what you don't see coming, I'm getting for some of you, this is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a fire sign that you're connecting with in here, just because the major arcana represent signs, but they're not necessarily sign specific. So any one of these people that you could be connecting with in any situation could be a fire sign or have fire-like tendencies. Very excited, energized, ready to go, give you that push, kind of tap you on the shoulder and be like, hey, are you ready? Get your shoes on, we're out the door, let's go, get it together. What are you doing? Why are you taking so long? Oh, it doesn't have to be perfect, let's go. You know what I mean? Someone that just kind of like chop, let's get it done. You want to do it, the only way you do it is by getting started. And if it's not a person, it's that you're going to kind of get that jolt and you're going to be that person for a minute. Now, what you are afraid of is the Six of Pentacles. So I'm getting that for some of you, this is about spreading yourself too thin. It's also about giving to the wrong thing. Six of Pentacles is about exchanges, right? Someone gives, another person takes. Could be about imbalance, right? Giving too much to something that isn't giving back the same, isn't giving back as much. But it could also just be about giving too much. Right? Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you get back. Too much is too much. A limit has been reached. And so that could be the situation for you, Cap. Or at the very least, something that you're afraid of happening. Now, in the outcome, we have the Magician. So this could be a Gemini or a Virgo that you're connecting with. Does not have to be. But this Magician is speaking to an energy, a person, a chapter of life where you are in creation. You are in creation here. You have the tools and the confidence, which is key. The Magician is very confident in what they do. And I am seeing a challenge to that confidence because we do have the Devil, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, this could be sort of like a distraction, something that is trying to pull you away from that moment where you're getting started, right? The jump off, there might be a person trying to distract you. This could also be you, maybe not that you're not going to start, but that you are going to start with 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because the fear of of giving too much or of overstretching, and because your block is the Lovers here, and this is all happening because of some sort of missed opportunity or fear of missing an opportunity. I'm feeling that you know what the right decision is and what path you should pursue, and that you're already kind of in the thick of it. But because there is another path available, you might be asking yourself if you really, really, really are sure that you want to move in this direction. Now, the Devil energy can also be you, right? Speaking to you just pursuing a path, right? You just pursuing a path that is all the things water represents: creative, satisfying, fulfilling, makes you happy, right? Allows you to tap into that more romantic, imaginative, creative side of yourself. And in that case, right, through time, you will find yourself more and more confident in the decision that you've made, and then slowly let go of the Lover's energy here, whatever that represents. But I'm getting a feeling from you like you want guidance to the answer, because even though you believe what your intuition is telling you and you believe what you have seen and what you felt so far, you almost still don't believe it, right? You have cards here that are talking about confusion, right? Just some confusion here. 7 of Cups, the Moon, the Devil. So this is just, it's about self-doubt. It's about the unknown. Am I making the right choice? Am I doing what's right for me? Is this going to pan out the way I wanted to? For some of you, where this is love, right? This ending, this outcome, I should say, could turn out to be somebody coming towards you with a proposition to go out or to do something fun. I am getting here though that someone is not ready for a commitment. Someone is still tied to they're still bonded to something that was not good for them and will not be good for you moving in. So while their heart might be in the right place, or Cap, this could even be you, someone's heart is in the right place, but they are using this situation as a form of escape from something they are still tied to, right? And that can also be for those of you who are in a career, right? You might be juggling multiple jobs, or you might have 2 avenues available to you for professional endeavors, and you might decide that you are currently in pursuit of one, but you're only doing that because you are trying to distract yourself from the fact that an even better option exists, and maybe you haven't explored that. You haven't explored it because you've decided, right? You've decided. And the truth is, Cap, if these 2 decisions, if these 2 paths look equal, to me they look equal. Okay? To me they look equal. To me it doesn't look like you could go wrong with either decision. Whether you stayed on the track that you're on or switched where you're going to the other thing or the other person, the other situation, you would be just as happy in either situation. I think the problem ultimately is that you just don't want to miss out. You just don't want to miss out. You're afraid you're going to make the wrong choice. You're doing great now, and you're afraid that what you're saying no to is even better. But I'm not seeing that at all. I'm seeing that both are about equal. And if you're happy doing what you're doing and you're flourishing and you are thriving and you are feeling productive and happy and satisfied with where you are, then that is where you should that is where you should stay. That is where you should continue to put in your effort. And if you find that it's not enough, right? If you find that it's not enough, you can then revisit the drawing board and decide if you want to pursue a different path. Okay? So, Cap, we're going to take this to the extended reading now. All right, we're going to take this to the extended reading. And what I would like to do for you, because it doesn't look to me like the ending here. All right, what we're going to do is this. For those of you that are looking for love, and this is a person that you're connecting with, we'll go ahead and do how they're feeling towards you and what their actions, right? See what their next actions will be towards you. And then we'll also see what this block is with the Lovers, see kind of how to overcome the block. That's for love, career, whatever your situation. We're going to clarify the block and get some advice on how to overcome the block. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay? Yeah. Alrighty, Cap. So I will see you on the other side if you choose to meet me there. And if not, I hope that you found this reading helpful. And I am sending you all of my love. I hope that you have a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever time you were watching this. And I will see you next time, okay? I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And until next time, mwah. I'll see you.